Hello guys, this is how my landings usually look like. But if you occasionally land on a hard surface like this rocky mountain, then you will need to reinforce your vertical stabilizer, at least the bottom side of it. Here I'm cutting a 1 centimeter, 1.5 fiberglass strip. And I'm also centering a carbon fiber string. To make things easier to apply, I will use this fiber cloth spray glue. Attach first the string onto the fiberglass. Spray it again with some glue, very lightly. And carefully apply it in the bottom side of the stabilizer. You will need to cut it loose on the curves without cutting the carbon fiber string. And take your time while you enjoy doing it. Continue with the remaining leading edge of the stabilizer with just a plain strip of fiberglass. Now I'm gonna lightly score the vertical stabilizer with a piece of wood. And I'm going to position a carbon fiber string to reinforce. I'm going to do the same thing both sides of the vertical stabilizer. I'm also going to apply a fiberglass strip on top, so I can secure the carbon fiber string in position. This is how the finished part should look like. Now I'm going to do the same procedure with a horizontal stabilizer without reinforcing the leading edge with carbon fiber string. Just plain fiberglass. Here's another technique I'm using to apply easily. I spray the fiberglass, position it on the table, and bring the foam piece, the horizontal stabilizer, to align exactly at the center of the fiberglass. These are the finished tiles ready to be glassed. I've done a couple of them and a couple of versions of them with and without a vertical fiberglass strip. Now we're going to prepare and glass the tiles. We're going to apply the cloth at 45 degrees and we're going to cut it, copying the millers. I'm going to use a roller to apply the epoxy. Here I'm weighting the glass. It's 0.74 grams, both sides, and I'll have to use the same amount of epoxy. I do this for all my parts to figure out the epoxy I need, and also add a 30% on top of that, since the roller will suck up a big amount of epoxy on the first application. Here I'm glassing with epoxy onto the miller. And also applying epoxy on the leading edge and the carbon fiber strip. And now my tail is ready for bagging. Before that, we will paint the millers, applying first the darker color, which is black. I remove the masking to uncover the next layer, which I will paint red. I will remove the masking tape before the paint is dry and give it an hour or so to harden. Now I'm going to install the leading edge onto my wings. 2 pieces of carbon fiber string onto a fiberglass strip. I do it on small pieces so it's easy to install. Again some spray glue and carefully split the carbon fiber strips between the top and the bottom wing. I do this until the end of the wing tip. Now I'm going to apply the main carbon fiber spar. I will lightly curve into the wing a channel, trying not to overdo it, since up to this point there's no going back. I'm carefully positioning and aligning the fiber. And place a fiberglass strip to secure it in position. When done, I trim the excess. Now I will apply some peg reinforcement, which consists of some carbon fiber hair sandwiched in between 2 pieces of fiberglass, which I shape into a nice circle. I do the same for the bottom side as well. Now we're going to glass the wings. Apply epoxy in the main spar and the peg. And also on the leading edge. Glass the fiberglass onto the miller and position it onto the wing. The job is almost done. We just need to place the pieces into the vacuum. Place some kitchen paper into the bag. Insert the wing on top of the paper. Add the kitchen towel under the valve and close the bag with a zipper. Apply some vacuum. Adjust the bag and apply full vacuum. You can open the bag and redo the vacuum if something is not correct. You will need to place some soft cover book on top of the wing, or use the wing's bed and place some books on top to secure that the wing will remain straight. Now it's time to sit back and enjoy a cup of coffee. Let's loop it. Next up will be joining the wings, installing the peg and fixing the molding system.